What is the difference between being alive and truly living? Every day, millions of people find themselves just going through the motions, living each day just like the one before, caught up in the day-to-day monotony, where dreams get forgotten, bypassed, and put to the side. But what would it look like to bring those dreams front and center? To do something you've always wanted to do, to face your fears and overcome negative self-beliefs, to make your dreams a reality. How would that change your life? How you see yourself and what you believe is possible for you? Truly living begins when you can get past your self-limiting beliefs and start achieving your biggest dreams. I'm Krystal Connor, and this is The Breakthrough, a show where we help people uncover and move past the hurdles that have stopped them from accomplishing the things they have dreamt of doing for years, and where we equip you with the tools and the mindset shifts to start doing the same. Today, we're going to help Kristina break through. Kristina is a 7-figure powerhouse CEO who teaches women to become confident in how they show up on social media. With her go-getter attitude and fun-hearted soul, she knows what it takes to help women thrive with ease in business. With all the amazing success she's accumulated in her career, working with big-name companies, traveling around the globe, there's one thing she has not been able to knock off her to-do list: learning to dance. Despite her desire to join in on the fun and let loose on the dance floor, she always found herself frozen, unable to shake off her nerves, and held back by her fear of dancing. Join Kristina on her journey as she transforms from a timid, silly dancer to a confident performer. Kristina is determined to show the world that anything is possible when you face your fears. Kristina, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. I'm excited to be here.
Wonderful. Okay, so why did you decide to come here today?
Oh, at this point, I feel like it's a little ridiculous, this whole dancing thing.
Okay.
I've built the business of my dreams. Me and my team, we travel the world. We host incredible retreats with powerful women.
Yeah.
I feel great in motherhood, and I have, the perfect, as perfect as marriage can be.
Right.
And friendship and everything. Everything is a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Except for this one thing.
Okay.
The straw that broke the camel's back for me to come on this show was I was reading Shonda Rhimes' book, The Year of Yes. And it was where she was asked to go on Jimmy Kimmel, and she's imagining all the ways that she's gonna die being on this show. And she goes on the show, big surprise she doesn't, and it opens up all of these options for her. And I just thought wow, I've done such incredible things with such intention in my life. This is the last thing.
Okay,
Yep.
So it's dancing. Well, let's get to the bottom of why dancing terrifies you. So tell me the thoughts that you have about you dancing in particular.
Oh, I just feel so ridiculous. I feel so ridiculous, and I feel so incredibly foolish, and I'm so confident in being a boss,
Right.
and just really everything except for this one thing.
I'm Naya. I'm the lead media coordinator at Elixir, which is the company that Kristina has founded and she's the CEO of. I would describe Kristina as badass, a go-getter. I mean, the girl, she sets a goal, she completes that goal, she collapses timelines when she completes those goals. She's definitely a big inspiration for me and the team. And she's also just an amazing friend, an amazing mother, and we have a lot of fun together. So excited for her to learn to dance. I think that it's just gonna be a great opportunity to see her let go. I think she's gonna start having so much more fun and just be much more confident in herself. I think Kristina is a great dancer. I think she just is in her head about it all of the time for reasons unbeknownst to me. We dance all of the time. Every day we dance in the mirror at work. And I think she does great. So I'm excited for her to realize that she's great. I think she will do really well. It'll be interesting to see. She's most of the time a very flowy person, less structured. And so the routine will be super, super interesting for all of us.
So what's your biggest fear when you think about going on the dance floor and dancing and everybody watching you? What is the biggest fear? What thought comes to mind?
Oh my God, that I'm just gonna be like a laughing stock.
Okay.
Like even, before coming on the show, I'm like, people are gonna make a meme out of me because I am going to look so ridiculous,
Right.
And it's like the arms, they just be doing what they gonna be doing. The booty is not popping, okay? Like, it's just, yeah.
Okay. All right. So because your thoughts create your feelings, anytime you think that thought, I'm going to look ridiculous, you feel what? Embarrassed, overwhelmed? What would you describe the feeling as?
Yeah, like overwhelming embarrassment.
Okay. Okay. All right. And so
Yeah.
far, that has stopped you from trying to learn anything further?
Yeah, I've never even taken a dance class, and like it's something on my bucket list, which
Okay.
is so ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that one overwhelming thought is what we want to tackle today. Because
Okay.
again, anytime you think that, that is going to drive your feelings, which we do basically everything from our feelings. So if you're feeling overwhelmingly embarrassed, there's no way you're going to take a class.
Yeah, no.
So let's talk about worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Tell me the absolute worst thing that could happen if you actually danced.
Yeah, that everyone would just laugh at me and be like, look at that girl, she's just trying too hard, and I become this like viral clip that, people start
It's
doing the
everywhere.
like the Kristine Knapp challenge, on TikTok, girl.
Right, that's everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay, all right, so what we want to do is not take away the thought. We want to reframe it a little bit so that we can shift you from overwhelmingly embarrassed to something a little less spicy that will at least get you started, right? We want to get you past the fear enough so that you will at least feel confident to try, okay?
All right.
So tell me something that you believe to be true right now about dancing and your ability.
That's positive?
That's positive.
That's a positive
Yes.
thing?
Even if it's like bare bottoms positive, like we're gonna use what you got. So where are you?
I'm funny when I dance.
Okay.
That's kind of, it can be
That's
a positive.
Okay. How do you want to be seen when you dance?
Confident and sexy and,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So let's do this. This thought, tell me whether or not this works for you, okay? I can learn to be confident and sexy when I dance. Can you believe that?
That whole
For
thing?
you? Yeah, the whole thing. Parts of it?
I can learn.
Okay.
In a general way.
You can learn? Okay.
In a general
so
way.
I can learn to dance. How does that feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feels pretty good? Maybe
Yeah.
not 100% confident,
Not
but not
100%,
overwhelmingly embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're doing is just shifting you again a little bit from overwhelming embarrassment to, yeah, I could maybe do this, right? So it's going to be important that every time you start to think that thought that causes overwhelming embarrassment, you shift to, I can learn to dance. How does that sound?
I'm here for it.
Okay.
I'm willing to try.
So you're willing to try, and that is going to take you so far in what we are about to do.
Okay.
So get excited, and then I want to talk about, before we do our surprise, what is it that would be the absolute best outcome?
That I just feel good while I do it, that I feel confident and I'm not, and I don't shrink, and I don't go into silly when I feel vulnerable, because that's kind of my go-to, so just like even, I guess, like leaning in to the discomfort and feeling confident in it.
Okay, I think we can
feels
do
scary.
that. So here are the rules.
We
Think
got
about, they're just a couple rules. I
Okay.
want you to think about what you are thinking about as we go into your surprise. Be mindful of the things that you're saying to yourself, because we all have that inner mean girl, right? Inner mean girl, inner mean boy, whatever. Like, she's cutthroat, she's gonna say all kind of things. I want you to pay attention to that and make sure that you're able to shift back to our thought, which is, I can learn how to dance. Okay, so how does that feel?
When I was in 8th grade, I wanted to be in this talent show with my friends where they were dancing, and we did like our first rehearsal. Girl, they kicked me out. They kicked me out so fast, and it was like such a moment for me where I was like, oh, I'm never doing this again in front of people and experiencing this like shame and humiliation. I can learn how to dance.
You can learn how to dance. You can do it. And we're picturing you confident and brave and amazing and beautiful dancing.
I know that some people might be like, dancing, this is so superficial, this is so surface level, so first world, but you know, growing up, like we had real problems. We were, I mean, poorer than poor, and I've done so much work to get where I am today, and this is just the last thing. You know, I've taken care of everything else, you know, conquered all of the big things, and now there's this.
Okay, I have the perfect person and place to give you the experience and the breakthrough that you've been looking for.
Okay.
Okay, trust me, say it with me. I can learn
to
dance. You got this. All right, let's go. All right, so the car is almost here. It's about a minute out. Tell me how you're feeling.
Nervous, feeling very nervous, but I feel like until I get in there and I like get my confidence and I do a little like hair flip, you know, I'm just gonna have to ride the wave of being nervous.
Yeah, I think the nervous energy is gonna help, and you have the best of the best that's gonna help you out. It's gonna be awesome. And our car's here.
It's gonna help, okay. Girl. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Mitchell Street?
Yes.
It was really interesting sitting down with Krystal. You know, coming into this, I thought that the block was going to be learning how to do the dance moves or something with my body, but just hearing her talk about it being a mindset block, I mean, that was really impactful.
I am so excited again for you to be taking this step, and I can't wait for you to meet your instructor. You're gonna love her. Her name is Dynesha. She's amazing.
What is she like?
I dance because it is therapy. It is music to my ears, music to my soul. And not just therapy from a physical aspect, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Dance has changed my life in so many ways. Dance has changed my life, not just physically, but it's allowed me to dream, and it's allowed me to keep going. It's given me a push. It's allowed me to press and to continue to persevere. I would describe my dance style as all styles, whether it's modern, contemporary, heels, twerk, from pole to praise dance, probably every style you can think of. But at the end of the day, it's healing, and it's freeing, and it's a conversation. It's the way I communicate.
Amazing. Again, she's like a human firecracker, and she's going to help you to feel safe. She's going to teach you what you need to know, and by the time she's done with you, you're going to feel like a professional dancer.
Ooh.
But before we even get there, you look amazing, but I got you a little gift because you can't dance in that. I thought you were going to stop it. You can't dance!
You looked at me like that. Okay, black, my favorite color.
Absolutely.
Ooh, a little two-piece. This is exciting. Do I get to put this on there?
Yes, you can change there, and Dynesha is waiting for you, and we're gonna get you started.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Right, we're here. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so good.
All right. Dynesha, this is Kristina. Kristina, Dynesha.
Hi.
Hi, Christina. I've heard so many great things about you.
Thank you.
All right. Is this what you wearing?
Oh, no. I've got this.
Oh, good. All right, good. Go ahead and change. Go ahead and get dressed.
Ma'am.
Right. I'm ready. I'm ready. So, how do you think this is gonna go? Really?
I think Kristina is so confident and bold in every other area of her life. If she can manage her thoughts and her emotions through this process with your teaching, she's gonna be amazing.
Okay. I mean, everything I've seen, she seemed joyous, energetic, full of life. As long as she applies that to this, we'll be good. Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, she'll be good.
Hi.
Hey, girl. Okay, you did a little change of room. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so you already got the swivel down. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so I got a few things we're gonna use. You know, just get you a little comfortable, acclimated. So the chairs, we're using them.
Okay.
Out of the color red, blue, and black. What color would you pick?
Black.
All right, let's spread out. So, you know, you wanna make sure we're arm distance apart. I don't wanna like
Okay.
hit you or anything
Okay.
like that. Okay, so have some scarves for us.
Okay.
We're gonna use. And let me see, I'm gonna give you a quick little disclosure. I'm crazy,
Okay.
but in a good way.
Okay.
Okay? So feel free to scream, yell, cheer, growl if you want. I
Yeah.
mean, I do sound effects.
Pass out on the floor.
That we don't want.
Okay.
But
Good to know.
But if it's a part of the act, we can do that. All
Okay.
right? All right, so we're gonna warm up first. Gotta make sure our muscles are warm before we stretch, before we do anything, okay? We could do some damage, so we don't wanna do any type of damage unless it's on the dance floor, okay?
Girl.
All right? Okay, you already ready. You're already ready. Just use that
Okay.
spunk, that charm, that personality on here. It's less about the choreography and the technique. I wanna see you in the dance.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so are you ready?
Yup.
That was whack. Are you ready?
Yes.
So if there was a million people out here, do you think they heard
A
that?
million.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so let's get this started. Usually I say DJ drop the beat, but I'm the DJ, so.
Okay.
DJ drop the beat. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. Good job. Slay. Shot, top, down. Britney Spears. There we go. This your play time. Hit and one. Whip, boom.
As she's teaching me the steps, what's running through my mind is just really, it's just like, oh, like, okay, I'm doing this, and I keep wanting to like shift into like the funny, the silly, the goofy, and it feels really uncomfortable to lean into the vulnerability and to take the risk to show up confidently and to try.
My expectations for training Kristina, I don't have any. I'm excited, and what I've seen, she seems like a burst of energy and joy, and that's what I expect to see in her dance. Not really looking for technique, not looking to make sure you have the choreography, but more so expressing her. I want to see her through her own dance, and I just want to help take her there.
We already know that Kristina thinks she's gonna look foolish dancing, and that thought has kept her from even trying. So what I'm looking for as she's rehearsing with Dynesha is how she handles her emotions. As a beginner, she's likely to feel discouragement, frustration, and even overwhelm. But the key to her success is gonna be in how she manages those thoughts to keep moving.
All right, so let's try that elbow, elbow, elbow. All right.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, and elbow, elbow. Yeah?
Yeah. Can you stand in front of me and do it? Can you marry me?
Yeah.
Please.
I'll marry you real
Thank
quick.
you.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Let's start from the top real quick.
Okay.
Hands to your side, bevel.
The thing that makes me feel like I can't dance is I'm just so in my head. I'm just so self-conscious about it. You know, I feel like everything I'm doing is wrong, or it's not enough, or it's not perfect. You know, it's not as cool as the next person. And yeah, and so I end up being crazy.
Tick, tick, boom. Yes!
Hey!
You better swing it!
Okay.
See, don't it feel good?
Yes.
Use that hair, girl. Use it.
I've done harder things.
5, 6, 7, and whip it. Whip. Yes! You better whip. There we go.
Yeah.
Yep. How you feel?
Good. I feel good.
Okay.
Feel hot.
Yes. I think we're gonna stop here.
Okay.
We're gonna stop here. I think you're ready.
Okay. Ready for what? I thought this is it.
You'll see.
Let me see you one more time. I don't wanna say goodbye. Let me see you one more season. We could stay for many reasons. Cups of coffee.
I just did this. Like, I just danced in the park in front of people, and there were people watching, and I did it, and I showed up, and I didn't shrink, and it's wild to me. And I really truly feel like now that I've done this and seen that I can learn how to dance and I can do it and not be perfect, I can do anything.
That was amazing, girl. What was all of this and the head swings? Like, you conquered your fears and had an absolute breakthrough, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you feel amazing?
Yeah, I do.
Do you feel confident and brave dancing?
I do. I feel like I might want to do it a little more often, you know?
What? Okay, so now you have to teach me the routine.
Okay. A little bit of this.
Kristina was able to overcome her fear of dancing by taking action. Anytime you attempt to do something different or new, you may have thoughts that cause you to feel fearful. When that happens, this is what I want you to do. Number 1, write out all of the thoughts you have about the situation. Number 2, write out the best and worst case scenario. Don't be afraid to go there. And number 3, what would you do if the worst case happened? How about the best case? Number 4, decide if the possibility of your best case happening is worth it. And then number 5, take one step, just one, to start. Because remember, everything you want is on the other side of fear.